which happens to be a segue into the next story that is made national headlines about Tropicana Field.
Yeah, St. Petersburg obviously taking the brunt of, I don't say the brunt, but I mean, they took a significant hit from Hurricane Milton. Ladies and gentlemen, there about the strong winds, so let's listen to that.
No one was injured when the fierce winds from Milton tore the dome of Tropicana Field to shreds, but the widespread damage across the city will lead to serious conversation about safety. We saw several downed power lines, one car nearly slipping a power line on the street. Over on Beach Street, the park near the safety pier littered with uprooted trees and heavy branches that snapped off. Also, the bending arm hanging park structure also gave way to the fierce wind that went through the area.
We are living a treacherous run. I had to avoid a situation earlier. I really wish I had reported that. I'm watching gate cam check diligently. Kill in the system very recently, and it came right in front of me as I worked on getting to it, or getting across the jump. Some of them are. So we just thought we'd record this real quick. I've got the background hurricane phase, hurricane on television above. Got family down in Florida. Watching real close.
We're covering all the P counties right now. Full County really
closer to me because it's not even there.
Places like Fort City, just outside of North Lakeland, probably landed inches of rain. In fact, our George MacArthur was covering the Polk County area for us. We saw her downtown last night.
She did that the waves about an hour after we had them here.
Yes.
And it was intense. And you were hearing from some folks that you know in Lakeland area go, we got problems.
Yeah, major problems. And George MacArthur is now in North Lakeland. And hopefully we can go from there live now, and you can give us a look at what people are dealing with.
Hey, Jen and Keith, I am in the area of Kathleen, and now we're starting to see some of that devastation and damage. Take a look behind me here. It appears to be a giant hole that has swallowed two homes. Both the foundations have caved in. I'm going to have our photojournalist step over here a little bit so we can show you just how bad the damage is. It appears to be a yellow truck that was swallowed by this hole here. Also, a tree appears to have fell down on it. Also, we're going to go over here to this side of the garage that is completely caved in. The roof is caved in, and more of the hole you can see that has completely swallowed their driveway here. Even their mailbox here is scattered along their driveway. Neighbors told us the homeowners actually were home at the time. They're not here at this moment, but they were home at the time this giant hole came in.
That's unbelievable. I mean, the trunk in the ground, it's not a sinkhole. It doesn't look like they're on the water. Is there a creek running through there? Was it a low place, Georgia, or was this just ground giving way?
Yeah, we're working on trying to confirm with county officials exactly if this was water or if this is a sinkhole, but it appears we do see a little bit of water running through. We talked to a few neighbors who said that they have quite a few sewage issues in the area, so they feel like the water was strong enough to kind of push it over. But as you can see, we got a truck here, the roof is caved in. I mean, all of their belongings from their garage currently.
What was I doing?
About a couple feet deep here.
I was checking something. I forget what it was.
Like I said, the neighbors were here at the time, so we're still trying to learn more information as to what happened, or if this is a sinkhole. We'll continue to follow the information and bring it to you guys as soon as we find out.
What street are you on?
I know the Kathleen area, but tell me a little bit about exactly where you're at.
Yeah, I am on Willow West Drive. I'm in a cul-de-sac on Willow West Drive, the Kathleen area.
Wow. You know, thank you, Georgia. MacArthur was live for us there in Polk County, money. And you think about things coming down. You think about the wind pushing. It didn't occur to me the ground going this way. commercial damage.
Well, and you heard her say those folks had mentioned they had had some sewage issues in that area before, and we have had reports. My own sister who lives in Lakeland, they also are on city utilities. They have some sewage issues along with 2 or 3 other neighbors that were having sewage back up. The city couldn't do anything to hide it from them to come up and listen and sort of let the outflow just happen and deal with the aftermath. They said it was backed up to the pump station, just because it's so inundated with water. So I suspect we will see more of those issues. Now, whether that is related to that hole, I don't know. But
Well, you know, underground, I mean, you have these pipes, if they do collapse, it's even,
it can be catastrophic.
takes a while to repair all this, for sure. We're going to take a quick break at this point, come back with more coverage from the aftermath of Hurricane Milton after this.
Audio's probably
There we go.
Deep in the middle room, there was a mix up there on whether or not we were going to be part of that block of news coverage, and then all of a sudden we weren't. So, yeah, make sure we still hear this recording. So, Eric, it's good to have you back. We launched our coverage. I know it's new here on the network, getting the graphics ready. We got a lot to discuss in the coming hours.
Yeah, we sure do. A lot of cleanup, still over 3 million people without power. The roads coming down from Wesley Chapel, there's a lot of debris, branches. You can see trees that were fallen most likely on the interstate that were obviously picked up and taken care of. So yeah, it's the start of the cleanup. Thankfully, the weather's going to cooperate the next several days.
And we're here in Street Center. We're being told that our next hit is at 2:45, and then after that hit, we're going to be relaunching our coverage of tracking traffic and answering your questions live. It's good to see everybody in the chat. Eric, sleep?
A little bit, yeah. Probably as much as you did, as much as we all did. But
Yeah.
this is our Super Bowl, you know. I mean, this is what we're here to save lives, help people, and inform them and give them accurate information, and that's what we're here for.
It is, we take our responsibility extremely seriously when it comes to reporting on these storms and really the forecast of these storms. And again, the NHC track at that 5 o'clock update a couple days ago was significant when they gave that shift out.
Yep.
Right? Both talking about making a big deal about that shift.
Oh, yeah.
Because we knew that was going to
And because of the model, yeah, the model shifted south, and
it was close there for a moment, but we're going to get you back down to on-air coverage. We'll see here in a little bit in this next block of news. So stand by for coverage on News Channel 8.
And coming down here to South St. Pete, just south of that, we saw parts of the truck begin to feel the roof, the tarp, or whatever that fabric is, on 175 South, heading here to Roser Park. We're on 6th Street South near Roser Park, historic neighborhood in South St. Pete. And we're just going to give you guys an idea of the damage we've seen here so far. A lot of tree damage, especially looking at this huge tree right here. They got ripped out of the ground. Thankfully, it did not fall on the gentleman's house behind him, but we cannot say the same about his car, unfortunately. This is just kind of the scene all the way through this neighborhood. We spoke to a couple different people that have been living here for 4 or 5 decades plus, and they all said they've never seen a storm of this strength. They've never seen damage quite like this. Actually, coming into this neighborhood, we saw one house that had several trees just stacked up on top of it. Thankfully, that they were able to get some help from some friendly neighbors, and as we've seen here as well, a lot of neighbors have been able to come together and help each other out to remove these trees and kind of, free up these roads so cars can get in and out. And also down here on the street, so we saw another tree that fell down with such impact that it actually created like a little crater in the middle of the road. There was a bit of police presence over there earlier, so cars would be tempted to go through that area. But yeah, guys, a lot of damage here. Thankfully, it looks like a lot of cleanup with a lot of neighbors helping each other out as well. Live in St. Pete, Kenny Morales, 8 on your side. Just keep Kenny up for a little bit, if you would. If you're back, Kenny. Kenny, if you're still with us, I know you've been around St. Pete before, and you mentioned the drop. I'll put some video of the drop as well. Well, have you driven by? Have you seen it for Yeah. No, we did. Yeah. We drove by, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 minutes ago. It's an eerie sight because you can see right into it. It's a little spooky to kind of look at, right? Because you can still see parts of that roof kind of, flapping in the wind, but you can also clearly see right indoors. So it was a very unsettling sight.
So we've made it to the quad. We did make it to the quad. I'm setting up a wormhole expedition with one of the executives in the corporation. I told him I was moving to Sarah. Stackmon is about 8 jumps from where I want it to be. It's not in a really great place, but it's at a good time. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and shut this short stream down. Maybe we'll post it as a short. We'll just have to see. Like I said, Stackmon's close. Hopefully I'll think about it and show the rest of this. It's safe to go from here, but I've got another character that I believe if I do this right. And you know what? I don't even have to do it this way. I can leave this on like that. Bring up, come on, man.
We are going to see these images, and images just like this. I'm sure. Let me describe again. If you're listening on a radio partner, so you're not actually seeing this, you're just hearing us. It is a huge. It looks like a huge pine tree, which you know can tower 40 feet in the air, and it has come completely down. It looks like it's on. I can't tell the extent of the damage to the house. We're also seeing flooding video, and that is just a common sight in a lot of neighborhoods too. This flooding, again, not from storm surge, these flooding images that we're seeing so far
Maybe it's
are
starting.
just an absolute deluge of rain in places, double-digit inches in many places across the Bay Area.
And then you have these trees falling on power lines. Jen, you've seen some of this yourself, but this is back in Lakeland. And we've talked about these 50,000 linemen who have stationed, pre-stationed, and now are at work, flying around, and they're sending up drones to find.
Oh, it did start. So this is my other character, and he is in Slays, which is just around the corner from here. So see, if I leave my man in Stackmon, I can meet this guy, or I can bring him over. I think I'm going to opt to do this that way and keep going. We're going to check with Gate Camp once more. And I hope my audio's not too terrible. I know it's echoey and it sounds like I'm in a hollow box and all those things, but I keep sucking at this microphone. I don't know why. It's just force of habit. We're going to undock and go, baby. Go, baby, go. Run, run, run. Just CF1. Run, run, run to CF1, baby. We're going to try this. I hope it works. We are coming out of Stackmon. I'm going to let the other guy follow me out of Slays if he wants to here in a minute. But I'm going to get this guy over there, M2, just as quick as I can do it. I didn't shut the stream down for it. We're going to bounce, bounce, bounce. And we're going into Low-Stack. Here we come. Low-Stack, here we come. So, these last 5 are the most treacherous on this. They are null-sec jumps. This one we're entering into is a sector, and they can be pretty scary because if you see something, you have to react pretty specifically and quick. This particular craft has a 2-second align time, so zooming in is not really important and can be actually detrimental to the flight. Because if I zoom in on these sometimes, I'll miss something if there's reds in the area, and I haven't done this to find out. You got to pull that directional scanner constantly on these flights. It's really ignorant not to. Especially, I'm in a scanning co-op ship. I can cloak up anytime and be, fairly safe. I can even move faster than I'm expected if I do things right. But you can't just sit in space out here. You will die. This guy's running all over out here just looking for dummies to do that. So this is what I run into. No, I'm not looking at I threw this up. No chat has come through, so I'm in good shape so far. I can bring it up. See, the problem with this is I've got 20 other things that join in. When I do that, but I gotta go look here. Shut down.
If you remember a couple days ago, a woman messaged us from St. Pete with a crane that was sitting outside.
I'm gonna move all that running. And finish this flight. Hopefully it won't start getting static or stuttery.
And I'll just quickly share, of course, we've been reporting this on stream with no injuries reported in the crane incident, which of course is very fortunate that it went into an office building and that was unoccupied rather than a residential building. Let's go through the comment section and let's take
boy, I've got the chills and it isn't even cold. I got enough heat coming in from under this desk to supply all the heat I need on a nice cool morning in famously hot South Carolina, 8 miles from the Darlington Speedway. Maybe we'll do a race here after a while. I'm going to start doing live races on YouTube as well. Any of you folks tune into any of these and want to see iRacing, we'll have an iRacing section available here in the Ice Bucket and feature not just Space Bucket Brigade, but the Bucket Brigade racing team on Earth 23,000 years ago. 20,000 years ago. Anyway. 20,000. Ooh, there's some ranches. No, those are full-blown. And right outside the dock I'm going to hit at M2. That's interesting to see those rats there, because they shouldn't have been there. We're doing an event right now that pays off big with those. I should go back and kill them, but I don't have a killing chef on me. Or under me, I should say. The warp speed on that machine is fantastic.
Out there, folks, but if you have something that you that we should see, this is the way to do it. We'll send you back to the studio, folks, and be checking in with you periodically over the course of the afternoon.
Yeah, we appreciate it, gentlemen. Thank you both very much. And then we're going to go through on our second, the first I think I've just got a really important update about the USF campuses. USF just sending out an alert that all campuses will remain closed until at least Saturday, October 12th. They're sort of assessing on the day facilities to see what kind of damage there's.
So we bought it.
All classes
I wish I had made that straight line of V.
University of South Florida campus.
That's my only regret with this. That gold should have been a real sweet gold Victor right up in the front. And I didn't do that. I'm going to try to do that with the next one. The paint job on this is what I'm referring to. I like the gold stripe, but I made it perfectly square symmetrically. And I should have brought this down into the point. The reason I say that,
maybe use backup power or something to watch the stream or to catch up with updates on social media. It's a lifeline.
Yeah, very good. You mentioned Marilyn Parker. Let's go to her. She's up in Clearwater. Marilyn Parker, what's it like there this morning or this afternoon?
I think it is.
There's a lot of sadness and frustration because so
The
many
reason
people
I said
live in
that, I
these
think.
apartments. Look at all of this water. This
Where?
is right off of US 19 in Drew
I
Street,
started
Clearwater.
the chat
It's the standard apartment at
module.
2690. This is their
What
home.
is it? Oh, there it
County
is.
Sheriff's Office let us know about you. People
So,
and they had
here's the thing.
of water rescues this morning. Just look at the cars submerged in
This
this water.
shift.
It's so upsetting. I spoke with a few people here. This is a large Spanish-speaking community that lives in these apartments, and they are just devastated. They said this was so scary for them. They said the rain just kept coming and coming. It started out at about their calf muscles, and then further down, it got up to about their shoulders.
Should have a
They
different
showed
spin
their
on it.
motorcycle that's completely submerged. It is just devastating to look at. These cars
I
are totaled.
thought,
Again, hundreds
because
of
this
water
is a
rescues from the
retribution,
County
it's not a
Sheriff's Office.
punisher.
The sheriff even said
And they were trying to get me into
one of the most
retribution.
major dramatic
I got
water
into
rescue
it.
missions that this county has seen in a very, very long time. What we're learning is that the county is working. They say there will be shelters available for the folks who live here. And the sheriff also said the first floor of these apartments are uninhabitable. Let's take you further down here because there's a lot more to see, as you can imagine.
I was sure.
We're noticing on
Anyway,
each of the cars, there's like marks of X's on the back
under
of
them
them.
two.
We're not exactly sure what that means, but we're also seeing people
And
who are
guys,
still
we're
on
gonna
the second
end
floors of
the
these
stream.
buildings. The sheriff said that a lot of people who stay on
And
the first
thank
floor
everybody for
actually went
listening
up
to the
the second
news
floor
with me
to stay
this
safe.
morning.
He said,
Yeah.